What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Ready grenades.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Her presence kills the birds. Is that like to prevent them from pooing on her, or?
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
I won't let you be just a dream. Man, right in have one of those days. If we go over here, we can get a chaff. We can fall off of that, and you'll die. So you gotta be careful. I don't want you to be a dream, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. So we can mess with the plants. We can punch the plants. They'll move. They're nice. It's a fun thing to make the leaf fall. If we go in here, I actually got a reflection. I swear, it's there. See, it's there. Which is cool. I like when games actually have reflections. Might notice that. If we go to this like theme, a little close. Yeah, there it is. You can hear it like going off, which is kind of funny. I don't know. It's a nice little touch. I hate those things. I hate when I go to a public restroom and they don't have paper towels. They have like one of those. That wasn't in-game. That was my phone, by the way. M9 bullets. We're full. Okay, yeah, this is the women's bathroom. We can go in here. In the men's bathroom. They really love these pinup models, dude. She kind of looks like Mickey James. Like from back in the day, doesn't she? Yeah, they have urinals here too. That's funny. Alright, let's see. We have to go up here. We have a doozy of a video today, dudes.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? Oh, that's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
I'm lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, FatMan. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about FatMan.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know FatMan well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. FatMan would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
I kind of don't blame Ryan. I feel like that would be pretty nerve-wracking, disposing of a bomb for your first time. Just like before. Go over here, we can hit this box. Potatoes. Oh, this one. Yes. Why is that so satisfying? Oh my god. Let's go ahead and get the map of this area here. Myself another picture. Pinups everywhere in this game, man. Remember what I said earlier? Oh my god. I love just breaking shit in this game. Rashing down here. You can actually see the shards of glass on the floor. Nice little touch. If you shoot the salt shaker, then salt will go all over the place. Kind of funny. Another one over there. Okay, so now we actually have a choice. If you pause, you can see where in this area there are still bombs that we have to dispose of. And it's up to us what we tackle first. First thing we're going to do is get this one. Go to our coolant. I was trying to get the reflection.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Okay, so for now we're actually going to head back this way, the way we came. Occasionally we'll see these ciphers, but we can actually shoot them, just like so. 3 shots. We'll take care of that. If we stay in this area for long enough, people will notice the cipher's out because there's a camera on it. But thankfully by the time that happens, we'll be long gone, so we don't have to worry about it. Much like shooting the cameras. First want to take that guy out really fast. You might remember this from last time. We can go ahead, get our coolant, do this really fast before anyone notices. So this is all we have to worry about. Which is handy. We could actually search this guy. And he might drop some SOCOM bullets. If we're lucky enough here. I'm not really sure how the pick-up drop mechanic works when it comes to like enemies giving you drops. I know they're supposed to give you up to 2. I don't know if there's some kind of shimmy that you have to do to guarantee a drop. But yeah, this guy will always drop some SOCOM bullets. Which is handy because we use so many in destroying stuff, which I'm more than happy to do. I actually learned if you're fast enough, all you have to do is take out one of these guys. Strut A. Oh, I love the music in Strut A, dude. It's so good. There's some M9 bullets underneath that. If you crawl underneath there. Pretty filled up, so we don't really have to worry about it. Take that guy out really fast. Oh man, I remember the first time I was looking for this. It took me so long. It's pretty well hidden, actually. You have to crawl underneath these pipes, and as you can see, it's like in this giant area. But if you go down this red pipe right here, which I did not think of doing for the longest time, then you'll be able to find it. It gives a pretty big radius of where it is.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even FatMan can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
I would say we're making pretty good time, honestly. If you go over there, we can pick up some band-aids. We don't really have to worry about them. Have kind of a long crawl ahead of us over here. But yeah, if we actually go down here to the side, then we're able to pick up our first box. First of many. There are actually a lot of boxes in this game. I wasn't really aware. This one's another kind of like well-hidden thing. You want to crawl underneath this one pipe. I'll get it eventually, I swear. I just really want to keep listening to this music, I'm not gonna lie. It is fantastic, yeah. This is very similar to the first box that we got with Snake. It's actually the same kind of box. The orange box. Shoot this camera. Pretty unnecessary, really, but it's just something I like to do. And we can get another refill of our SOCOM bullets there. So I think it's worth. Duh. Having a hard time going through the doors. Okay, here you want to be really fast because we have both a guard and a Cypher to deal with. Knock him out, and then deal with the Cypher. That boy is moving. Very satisfying watching them blow up. Okay, so for this next area, you actually want to approach it from down here, because the node is on the lower level, and there's actually 3 guards.
Freeze! Move!
We can knock him out really fast. The radio won't be alerted by this guy. I think it's just the one that we really have to worry about. And I have it set up that there's like a cycle.
Nothing here.
If everything goes perfectly here. I'd like to open this up, pick up some more of those drugs that will steady our aim. And I like to hide them in here. I think it's pretty unnecessary, but it's just something I like to do. And it works out time-wise for me. Map this area. I believe there's another ration here if you need it. We can pick up box 2 in here as well. And if we go out of our way to go around this way, then there's a little optional thing that we can pick up. It's actually a suppressor for SOCOM. So it'll be silenced, much like our M9 when we use it. Once we actually put it on our SOCOM, it will be permanent. We can't take it off. Although I don't know why you would want to. Maybe you like the bane of it. It is a very satisfying bane, isn't it?
Freeze!
Knock this guy out here. We also picked up the mine detector while we were there. It's very handy. Knock that guy out really fast. Jump down here. Switch our coolant and deal with another one of these bombs. No problem. And since I did knock out the guy in the top floor, they actually will be calling in here in a moment. So we want to get out of here as soon as we can. It's actually pretty nice of the game to show this off to you too, because if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to not know there's a guard up there with binoculars. Thankfully, our M9 has incredible range.
Be careful, there are claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
We can actually switch to the thermal goggles here, and we can actually see the claymores as well. So yeah, that's just another use of thermal goggles that we can get. If we crawl up like so, we can pick them up. But yeah, if you didn't pick up the thermal goggles, you can use the mine detector, which we just picked up. Now actually see on the radar, you can see where they'll activate as well as where they are. But just like the thermal goggles, just crawl up to them and you'll pick them up and they'll be in your inventory. This next part's pretty funny. There's box 1, orange box, and box 2. Use box 2. It's just funny how effective it is to just come in here as a box.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Like the fact he's in the box the whole time. So yeah, if you're actually in the box, you get low profile, and those guards that otherwise would have noticed you don't notice you. Really a beautiful story though, huh? They're kind of cute, I guess.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Why is this so funny to me? He's a lucky guy.
I saw a female soldier, Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Thankfully, she jumped off, so we don't really have to worry about her now, do we? Guards here. They're pretty oblivious, as they usually are. It's here, yeah. The range of this thing, bro. It's so good. I love this gun so much. I think we might Want to be a little bit under. Yeah. Get our coolant right underneath the jet here. Take care of this. No problem.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing FatMan, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop FatMan. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
What do I think of Goof Troop? Heartbreaking stuff. Alright, if we go over here, we can actually pick up some stun grenades right by this guy. I think he dropped something useful as well. Do we even need stuff? We're pretty filled up. We could use some M9 bullets, actually. Want to give me some nice? Want to give me something useful here? No rations? I think we'll do just fine without them. But if we go over here, we can get another box. Box 3. Pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, there are tons of boxes. If we go over here, there's actually another one of the sleepy guards. Not seen a lot of action here. If we knock him out, I think he'll give me some M9 bullets. There's also randomly another claymore here. Not really sure why, but I'll take it. They're actually going to be kind of useful for us. He does give you M9 bullets, wonderful. Okay, back to full. Yeah, it's not too hard to find ammo in this game. I love this part. Jump down the stairs like so. Pretty sick. I think we'll line up, it should be just about right here. Almost perfect, almost. Wait for it. Take care of these guards. There's another heavily patrolled area in the way that like they'll call in quite a lot. We can get box 5 here. Where box 4 is will remain a mystery, I believe. This is probably my favorite looking of the boxes. I will say that. If we actually started from the one we're going to finish on here, and we go around that way, then we can get the mine detector downstairs from here. Around that corner over there, but since we already got it, we don't have to worry about it. I believe if you kill someone or like raise the alert in the previous area, then the guard that's asleep above me will actually be awake and he'll be patrolling with binoculars. This guy up here. Kind of interesting touch. You can actually hear him snoring. This section's pretty difficult. First time around, of course. Take care of you. Another area with 3 guards here.
Nothing here.
Try to line this up. That'll do just fine. Now the people over the radio will be alerted because these people are all asleep now. So what you want to do is actually get this node while you're here. Then actually leave the area for a sec because that'll reset the time in which they'll call in. It's a little cheesy, but if it works, it works. I haven't really been having the sensor on because I know where everything is, but just to show it off. 9 bullets right here. It's kind of one of the more trickier areas. It's heavily patrolled, and look at this giant thing. And it's very sneaky. It's underneath this thing right here. Get our coolant and take care of the final C4 bomb.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Okay, so now we want to get out of this area before they realize that there's no one calling in for the patrols. Thankfully, we have just enough time before they realize. We can get out of here before we have to deal with any of that. I think there were some SOCOM bullets down there. I believe they're SOCOM bullets. I'm not entirely sure. We use our new suppressor here. Take care of that camera, and then you want to be really fast? No problem. We made a full circle, made it all the way back.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Alright, so we gotta get to the bottom of strut A. Got ourselves a time limit here. Unfortunately, they got their theme back. Cypher back, sorry. All the guards that we knocked out are also away. You don't want to run up to this one because this metal flooring, they will hear you and they will turn around. But just like before, we can just knock them out. You don't want to activate that door right there that I just ran past because the guard will see you. I assume. I've always kept my distance from it. These fuckers again. I'm gonna pick on this guy. Why not? Okay.
Freeze!
We didn't really need to. We could have went around, but I like to go from this angle. Doesn't really matter which way you go from. Wait, this is the wrong way. I'm just building suspense, dudes. Don't worry. We got this. Yeah, because if we go here, we can get some chaff grenades. That's why I like to go from that side. There's a sentry up there, but if you're fast enough, you don't have to worry about him at all. Thankfully, the timer stops for the elevator conveniently, and Kodak calls.
Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
FatMan has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
God damn! Like how the Kodak like shakes so dramatic like. Got some SOCOM bullets here, ration here if you need it. Might not need it now, but you certainly will here in a bit. Believe you me. Let's avoid the bugs. There's a very gnarly trap here. You would think it'd be in the water because you hear it beeping, but it's actually, you want to be right where I'm at right here. It's very sneaky. It's right. You can actually see it if it, like, yeah, there. Get a little better angle for you guys. Very sneaky hiding spot.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Let me crawl out of here.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Why would you even tell him that, though? Like, obviously, we just rile him up. Like, what was the point of telling him to kill the hostage? Of course he wants to go help them. Yeah, I guess her voodoo magic or whatever the hell is going on here repels all dangers. That's why he killed the pelicans or whatever. And that's why these bugs stay away from her. That's pretty handy.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Her gun looks like something out of Xenoblade Chronicles, doesn't it? Yeah, she probably saves a lot of money on bug repellent when she goes camping. Okay, so you can't do anything to her. She's invincible, which is really funny because you can see her her health is so low that it would just take one hit, but you can't do anything to her. So yeah, this is just you know, you have to avoid her the whole time, which is, you know, impossible. It's a little tricky. You just kind of have to want to jump around Eventually, stuff will start breaking from the ceiling, just like that. Yeah, but it's nothing to worry about. Just have your rations equipped, because if you have them equipped, then they'll be used automatically when you are otherwise knocked out by a lethal blow. But like I said, if you keep up the move, you should be fine. You want to avoid the fire, obviously. You want to try to stay away from these barrels as best you can, because she will have them explode. I say as I lean against one. That was a mistake. You can also just kind of like hide behind. Well, okay, maybe not there. Maybe that might not be the best. Oh, you see that dodge though? That was kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, it's just a waiting game with Fortune. She's something. I love her theme. Yeah, she's pretty badass, dude. But yeah, these barrels will explode and have fire all over the place. So you want to just, you don't really have a lot of space. But yeah, don't try shooting her. It's a waste of bullets. Just keep moving. You'll be fine. You could also like duck like that sometimes, which is really funny. Oh wow, I got flatted. Perfect time with the codec.
FatMan just contacted us directly.
FatMan called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, right?
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, right?
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Love he's on the just flat on the ground, bro. Cool touch. Whatever gun you have equipped, I believe is the one that he will use in most cutscenes, unless it's like predetermined.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend FatMan is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now! Damn.
Vamp. Are you gone?
Right in. I was going for a non-lethal run, bro.
No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
Aw, he's alright. He just probably forgot half the alphabet. I did kind of shoot his brain. See, non-lethal. Okay, so we have another timer. As if the first one wasn't stressful enough. And get a load of this. Okay. See that? Someone left some claymores here. On both sides. Which is, really mean. Really mean. But also very funny. So I guess I can't be too mad. Should be someone right here. I think they come down here. Oh my goodness. We got a plan.
Freeze!
Wonderful. If it works, it works. Gotta improvise. Yeah, normally I thought he would always be on that side. It's funny. Okay, yeah, it's somewhat different right there. Anything here? Yeah, we got a goon. It's kind of been a minute since I played this part. But I assume it'll be pretty smooth. Just gotta get by, just like we did before. As you can see, we have plenty of time. Even with our little mishap there. Right. Yeah, let's actually play it safe. Wait till he turns around.
Freeze!
Knock him out. We could actually go around this way, I believe. Yeah, perfect. No sweat. I believe you, sir, are going to be coming up. Yeah, he actually auto went to him. Let's see if we can snipe him before he reaches the top. I hit him. It'd be funny if you hit him in, like, I don't trust. Like, I played this part a million times. But I like to always put the mine detector. Like, I don't think there'll ever be a possibility it'll be back there. But it's just something I like to do. Let's do box 5. I like box 5. I like how it looks. Alright, we gotta make our way to the roof. Yeah, but like, as you can see, we have plenty of time to get there. No prob. And this C4 is actually in a very obvious spot. So come bullets. I think there's actually M9 bullet refill. It's usually here. I think it'll happen here in a moment, actually. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our coolant and take care of this.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am FatMan. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters.
My dude's got rollerblades.
Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year.
Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you talking about?
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Okay, we're gonna want to cartwheel over here, get our claymores, put one right down. Perfect. Time this right, we can get 2 shots. I was a little off, so we only get 1, but that's quite alright. Let's go ahead and use our coolant right here, take care of this first bomb. It's gonna be planting them here and there. He has a blast suit on, so we can shoot him with the gun. He won't take damage, but he will feel the impact, and it will knock him over. So then we can aim for his head. I got 2 there. Yeah, if you're fast enough, you can get 2 off. It's very difficult. Glad I was able to at least shoot it off once. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. You can actually knock him over like so. Beautiful. Almost missed him there. Cool. Cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I get lucky here with one of these. Not really sure where he's going to next, but we can improvise here. You can interrupt him like so. Now the timer doesn't start until he plants all of his bombs, I believe, so let's go ahead and do that.
It's time to get back. What are you doing there? Hello?
Oh, it's not here? Aha. Let's play this safe.
Where'd you go?
Alright, I can see where the bomb is. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity. Get a nice shot on FatMan. I wish you could stun lock him there. That would be very nice. But yeah, he'll hide it amongst all the stuff here. We almost got him, actually. We're doing quite well. Let's get our SOCOM. Beautiful, dude. You'll love to see it. Amazing FatMan fight.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Of course, we did not kill him. He's just knocked out. But yeah, get a load of this. You have to find the bomb, and it's fun. Isn't that funny? So since we took him out not lethal, we get his name tag there. But that's a wonderful hiding spot. They give you plenty of time to find it.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, FatMan didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Defused. And FatMan, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and save our game here.
What's up, Jack?
Alright, my game time is just going to be really low. Admittedly, the FatMan fight didn't go so well, so I had to replay that whole section, and I skipped all the cutscenes, and it does keep cutscenes into account. So, yeah, that's not really accurate to how long, it's been.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you, too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
but that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
It was so cringe, poor Raiden. Alright, well, dude, that's Metal Gear Solid for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, as you can see, he's still alive, he's breathing, we did the non-lethal thing, but we can't kill him, or we can turn him into Pinhead. I just want to show this off. I mean, we just saved, so it's fine. This isn't canon to the story that I'm doing, alright? This is just like, you know, I'm gonna reload the save after. I'm gonna get all my ammo back if anything, but he's fine. He's the box, you open it, I can't, you know? I just want to show that off. But yeah, that's Metal Gear for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Take care. Big thanks to everyone on Patreon and YouTube members for helping out the channel.